Hey my fellow Virgos, how are you doing? This is the general love reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or anyone who is cross-watching for someone who has heavy Virgo placements. Hello and welcome, I hope you are doing well. Before we begin, I just want to make a quick announcement. If you purchased a personal reading from me and you haven't heard back from me, don't be shy to send an email, let me know. Sometimes the emails just get buried. I did have that happen once. I double checked all my emails. I don't think there's anyone else out there. But I just wanted to throw that out in case someone has been waiting to hear back from me and they still haven't heard from me. I've just been very inundated with emails. I am looking to getting a better system or a more improved website format. It's not very efficient. I've worked as a receptionist before, actually, and the system I'm using, it's very clunky. So I do apologize if anyone else has had some sort of delay with me. I am putting them out as quickly as possible, those personal readings. So thank you all for your patience and understanding. I'm a bit late for these general readings as well, but I'm just kind of taking a break, and I feel like it's good to kind of mix up things up here. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Before we actually begin, I am just going to disclaim really quickly that this is a general reading, meaning not all of the messages are going to resonate for you. That's totally fine. It doesn't mean anything went wrong. This just isn't the video for you. You're welcome to check out some of the other signs. I actually have a chart calculator down below if you don't know your moon sign, rising sign, or Venus. Especially moon and Venus are very useful for love readings, so I'd take a look at that if you're not already familiar. And of course, you are welcome to book a personal reading with me as well. I have links down below for that, as well as Reiki sessions and donations. And because this is a general reading, some of the messages may also come in the reverse. The other person might be your own energy, or vice versa. The roles can be switched. And finally, this isn't necessarily even love relationships. It could be friendship or co-workers, anyone you're close with. There's multiple types of love. I should say romance. It's not necessarily a romantic relationship, so keep that in mind as well. And I think that is everything. So without further ado, let's shuffle the cards here. Let's see what we have in store for us. Oh, love it. Wow. Two cards just jumped out really quickly. We have the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. This is nice. Love it. Very nice feeling connection here right off the bat. I do wonder if this is someone who you haven't seen in a while. You know, because with the Six of Wands here, this sometimes speaks of someone coming back, a return from battle, or some sort of transformation. Someone has come up or out as transformed, and there's a lot of love here between the two of you. Wow. What else do we have? What other messages for love do we have for Virgo? Wow. Okay. Already a lot of cards coming out together. It's usually only one at a time, but I have a bunch of groups, so I apologize if this is going to be a bit of a longer reading than some of the others. But there's definitely a lot of messages that are coming through very strongly. I do have, as fears and worries for Virgo, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. I feel like a lot of you, there's been this worry that you felt left out in the cold by this person. If this is someone coming back, or if this is just someone suddenly speaking to you again, opening up, kind of unfolding their wings here and giving you all of this love, you'll feel really guarded to it. Very defensive here with the Seven of Wands. It's almost angry. It's like, I remember what you did. I remember how you made me feel. Some of you, this could also be another situation. This might not even necessarily be this relationship. You're just feeling like someone ditched you, or someone didn't show up for you in the way that they were supposed to, and they left you kind of fending for yourself here. Pretty heavy. And what's interesting, we have for your blockage, we have the Ace of Cups, the Fool, and the Strength card. You're very blocked off to vulnerability. You know, you're not feeling this Ace of Cups, which is sad, because I really do feel there is love here for you, whether this is someone from the past, someone returning, or someone new coming in. But you're just not open to it because of past experiences. You know, with this Strength card, it takes a lot of strength, a lot of courage to be vulnerable. Especially with the Fool here. You do kind of have to be a little foolish to fall in love. And I feel like that's really hard for Virgo. We can be really nitpicky, right? We're always trying to analyze. We're always trying to interpret. And I feel like in this case, the Fool showing up as a blockage, this is telling me that you're afraid to take this leap, to take this offer. You're not taking it. You're not accepting it. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo with the Strength here, or an Aries with the Fool. I do feel like this person has changed. We have the world as their fears and worries. And the way I'm hearing this from this person, they're afraid that you don't see the change that has happened, or that you've just moved on, or you're not interested. You're my world. I heard someone think that. As a blockage, we have the Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands. There's definitely this blocked off communication. And the conflict here, it's kind of petty to how they feel about you. You know, this Five of Wands, it's it's almost it's very ego-based, very childish, to be honest. And I'm not trying to call you childish, Virgo, but I actually feel like this is you kind of being childish. But that makes sense because I feel like you were really... There's some real abandonment here. You might be afraid that this person is going to abandon you, especially if they've done it before. Or even if this is someone new, you're still afraid they're going to abandon you. But something feels very incomplete to this person. I honestly feel like with the message, "You're my world," they wanted to give you the world, but they couldn't. It wasn't in their ability to do that. I'm going to be honest with all of you. A lot of the time in these love readings, I'm dealing with like shitty people. I would not be telling you this if I didn't believe it. I'm really feeling like this person wanted to give you something. They wanted to be there. They really, really did, but they couldn't. And it hurt you. If this is someone new, they mean what they're saying. They really want to be a part of your life. I still feel like there's some healing you need to do, especially with strength as a blockage. It's like you're being triggered right now. What should be a happy occasion, what should be this beautiful union, is triggering you for the sake of your transformation. I really do feel like this person is different than what you've experienced in the past. I'm going to pull some more cards here. What are the other messages for Virgo in love? And again, this message, these could be coming in the reverse. You could be dealing with someone who feels abandoned by you or has felt abandoned in the past. And they're having a hard time opening up. But I feel like for the majority of you, it's actually someone coming in towards you. Interesting. Yeah, and I have as their likely course of action, we have this Chariot. They're moving forward. This is their likely course of action. They are really trying to move forward. They're trying to come to you. Could be a Cancer. And this feels really sweet, guys. And I keep seeing these roses in all the cards. We have the Two of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Strength card. There's a rose here. There's something beautiful, but you're still feeling the thorns. And instead of taking it, You're unsure of this. You've already learned the lessons you needed to learn. It wasn't easy, but it's not. The solution isn't to not be vulnerable again. Some of you might be blocking love from coming in the first place. I'm seeing that actually as your recommended course of action. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Some of you might not have even met this person because vibrationally you're not a match to it. You're so closed off, you're so wounded. And this is trying to come in. This person is trying to come in. They're trying to find you. But I feel like for a lot of you, again, this is someone who's already coming in. This is something that's already manifested. There's already something very sweet and beautiful. There's something here or on the way very soon. You know, you wanted this. Nine of Cups, you did want this. This is what you wanted. But you're so guarded with it, my God. I feel like you're trying to find this balance so you don't get hurt again. Virgos are very, very loyal. We can be kind of slow to open up, right? But once we do, we're very committed. And not to knock any of the other signs, but it's like, I really don't feel like Virgos deserve the shit we get. Because we really do try our best. We really do try and help people grow. And we try to support people the best we can. And we do want to nurture. We do want to love on people. But we don't always, I think we get taken for granted a lot of the time. We end up getting very hurt. And I think there is this balance you need to find with this Two of Pentacles. And there's also, you might need to be changing something in your life as well. I feel like there's a lot of change actually that's happening, but it's for the better. And it's like you've been manifesting this for so long and it's finally here. It's finally coming, but you need to make room for it. You need to live your life in such a way to have space for the relationships you want, the space for the job you want, space for anything. Like literally, physically make space in your home. And I think you'll be stunned how quickly it comes in for you. And I have the likely energy between the two of you, kind of the future. We have this Daughter of Cups. This is very beautiful. Very, very sweet and loving. Very tender. Maybe a little timid. A little shy. But there's just, it's such a precious, this person, it's so precious. And it's so sincere. And it really does require you to have the strength to be open. But this is beautiful. I'm going to pull an animal card. Sea serpent. This is all about healing. Yeah, there's a lot of healing that can happen here. Whether this is someone from the past or someone new, healing is coming. And a lot of change is coming. And it's not always going to feel easy. Just because something brings up pain or something doesn't feel good all the time, that doesn't mean that it's wrong for you. It's making you aware of wounds. It's making you aware of incompletion within yourself, things that you can resolve and heal. They're coming to the surface to be reintegrated. But I see so much healing here, especially with the Sacral Chakra. I actually think the Sacral Chakra, the second chakra, which is what Sea Serpent presides over, these spirit cards each preside over a chakra. To me, the sacral is about intimacy, closeness, connection. A lot of people consider the heart chakra to be the love chakra, the romance chakra, but really the heart chakra is more about our love for humanity. Certainly romance as well. I'm not going to say it has no connection to that, but it's our connection to people in general. It's a much bigger love than I think most people realize. And when we're talking about sharing our most intimate and personal selves, that really is sacral. That sensual, sexual sharing. The parts of yourself you don't give to everybody. That's going to be healed. You're healing that right now. And I just keep seeing the imagery of the wheel with the world, Wheel of Fortune and Sea Serpent. Something is changing, something is turning. Even the Chariot wheel. There's not a wheel here, but this feels like it's actually happening very quickly. I do hope that this was helpful for you, Virgo. I hope that it resonated. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what's going on, how this felt for you. And of course, again, you can book a personal reading with me using the links down below. If I don't see you face to face, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, Virgo.